What's up, guys? Like we always do, are we good? Can you hear me? Let me check all this stuff before we get too far into this. I actually have an announcement about the championship, a change that I think will be good for, maybe not for the guys competing as much, but for the people watching, I think it'll be good. Can you hear me? Can I get a yes? Loud and clear? So I don't have to repeat myself like I've done almost every live stream. Josiah, what's up, man? Nathan? Vapor? Yes, we're good. Nice. All right. How you guys doing? Nathan, what's up, dude? Actually, we got two Nathans. Two Nathans. Nathan squared. Shout out to you, Nathan. Shout out to both Nathans. Bowie, what's up, man? You're watching on TV? Hey, I never got that DM on Instagram. Everything all right? Hope you're good. Okay, guys, I made this track last night. We're going to show it off. I'm going to show, I did put it on Twitter. I showed two super smooth laps. But if you didn't check that out, or if you don't have Twitter or don't follow, I just got done validating it. And it took me a long time. I actually squeezed it into the, oh, we messed this up already. I squeezed it into the small outdoor stadium. If you want to see a really good lap when I was really focused, you can see it on Twitter. There's two different ways you can hit that section. The way we did, I feel like the double's probably the most consistent. And then overjumped a bit there. And then this section has two different ways too. This is probably the easier way through it. Oh yeah. Nice. Pretty consistent there. This is a bit on the small side, but again, I had to space it out a bit different because of the little stadium. And the reason I chose to build it, I don't know if I'll be able to every time, but the reason I chose to build it instead is because I feel like that way... Oh, we messed it up again, guys. Jeez. I'm under pressure now. Is because then, you know, people can't just go in and test all the Denver Supercross track replicas. Also don't have any sound. Always mention that. The Supercross triple's a little bit on the short side, and then I had a ton of trouble. We should have took the other line. You can actually quad into this corner, which might not be realistic. I mean, we don't really know. And I think there's a small roller here that's sand that I didn't put in. But a really short lap times. I mean, I'm not very fast, so a 48 for me, not even hitting the lines we need to hit. I keep over jumping this, guys. It's really not that bad, but we got it. That's the consistent way. I'd say the triple in is probably faster. I haven't timed it. I just got done validating it. I didn't want to have it sitting online for people to practice, you know what I mean? I feel like an even playing field. But the change, I'm going to talk about it here a little bit. The change we're going to do to the championship. Sorry, guys. I'll get into chat here in a second. The change we're going to do to the championship is if people don't show up. Okay, last weekend Joshua wasn't here. We're going to fill the lobby. Alright, we're going to fill the lobby with other guys that have been trying to get in. Today, the first guy that we're going to go for, and I already talked to him, was McChicken. And from what I understand, he is pretty fast, so I believe Moto's not going to be with us today. He's got other stuff to do. Sorry I'm messing this up so much. I promise you it's not that bad. But McChicken is going to be in the lobby. I don't know. I think if you miss two races, because it's a short series, if you miss two races, I think we're going to move on to somebody else that can show up for him. And I know everybody has their own, you know, stuff to do. This isn't like a #1 priority for people. I get that. But I did ask, you know, I did ask at the beginning that I asked that if you do try to enter this, you know, be prepared to compete every Saturday. Try to be available. I know things come up, and if you miss a race or two, it's fine. But if you miss more than two, there's only like 7 races, so you know, I just feel like it's a waste. Okay, here we go. Got it. Perfect. And you can triple in, triple, double, I believe, but it's more annoying, and everything's scaled back down. So for me, this is a really more realistic scaling track. from what I'm used to doing. I actually played Jesse's track, and that thing was crazy. It was actually a really tough track, and the scaling was a lot bigger than I thought it would be, because usually Jesse's are a little bit more realistic. I thought it was great. I thought Jesse did an amazing job. It was a really fun track. It was just different, which was really cool to see from him. I believe McChicken made one too, but since it looks like he's probably going to be in this event, I decided we probably shouldn't use his track. I think Hemi made one too. All right, let's go. Let's back out of this. Did a few laps, didn't show you all the lines, but kind of get a feeling for it. Peleg, what's up, man? Thanks for the support. Yeah, everybody seems to know who McChicken is, so I'm actually pretty excited. I hope he makes it. I talked to him on Twitter. Sounds like he's really fast. Oh, you woke up at 6 a.m. for this? You're ready then. You've been awake for 12 hours. You're pumped for it. All right, McChicken's here. So he's for sure in because Moto is not making this round, which will hurt him in the points, but hey, I get it. Stuff comes up, so... What else? You were just riding? It's been really cold here. Williams is asking, is this really live? Yes, it is really live. Sorry I wasn't getting to chat here. I was trying to show you guys the laps, but I forgot to say it. Welcome to round 14 at Denver of this 2020 Championship Series. We have, we need to create a race director lobby here. And I think I have some friend requests I need to get to as well. I was talking to somebody else on Twitter. So if you guys are curious or interested in joining this series, because we are going to use fill-in riders. Whoops. My spelling. 2020. We are going to use fill-in riders, so if you want to race it, you do have a chance. You still have an opportunity to get in as a fill-in rider. Okay, done. Race length. Realistic, event standard. I don't believe this is a triple crown. From what I understand, people are saying Vegas was the triple crown. Qualifying for practice. Physics have to be advanced. So if you're not using advanced physics, I suggest you practice with it. Custom tracks, yes. Voting. Okay. Everything looks good, right? Create lobby. I mean, if we have to, we'll restart, but it should be good. I already have the track validated, so no trying to get in there and practice. Ozzy, you just finished building your track of Denver? Sweet. Gumball, what's up, man? I've been seeing you on Twitter. Yeah, Jesse, I loved your track. I have no complaints. It was awesome. It was awesome. I loved it. I suggest you guys on PlayStation go check out Jesse's track, JM22 Extreme with a 3 at the end. Oh no. What did I do? Invite players. Okay, let me pull up the roster here and make sure I get everybody invited that needs to be invited first. And then we'll go back through and okay, so if you're entered in this championship, be online. I'm going to send the invites. Okay, I know Hemi is. Hurtin I know is. Pedro is. Speechless. Corey, Talon. TJ. Johnny, exclusive. Sloppy. I feel like we're missing a couple. Cryptic is a fill-in rider, possibly. Where's McChicken? Okay, I got you. Yeah, perfect. All right, got him. Okay, that moved us up. How many do we have? We have 11, so we're missing 1. Who am I missing? Guys, come on, help me out. Who are we missing here? Who should be in this? It's not. Oh, just no, because Moto, the fill-in for Moto is McChicken. Who am I missing? Okay, we got Sloppy, Moto's gone, but McChicken is filling in. We got Talon, Johnny, Hurton, Hemi, TJ, Speechless, Corey, Exclusive. Oh, Joshua. He missed last week. Is Joshua still... Is Josh here? Joshua. Yeah. I see you. You were saying invite you, Carter. We did talk on Twitter. If we need another fill-in rider, we got you. But I'm looking for Joshua's gamer tag here. I must have just went over it. Okay, it doesn't show he's online. Let's invite him and just see. We'll give it a little bit. Hang in there, guys. I sent out the invites. Carter, hang in there. I need to... Let me wait till the lobby fills up, and I need to get that friend request from you. Sloppy was so fast. Yes, he's the fastest guy so far. Yeah, we got Josh. I sent it. He wasn't online, but we'll see. He missed last week. I don't know if he's here. If he misses this week, unfortunately, he's just gonna... Joshua can't race. That's 2 races, though. If he misses another one, he's gonna be disqualified. Nothing personal. Josh is awesome. I believe he got second in the race. He's super fast. He deserves to be in this, but you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like if he's not gonna commit to it, we should probably let somebody else in. So, okay, hold on. Thanks, Sloppy, for the heads up on that. Let's, give me a second here. I already talked to Carter. Okay, so Carter, what's your gamer tag here? Because I don't see it. I need your gamer tag, Carter. McChicken, no. These are just the guys that are in the championship. We've already done all the qualifying and stuff, so you get practice though. You'll get practice for sure. All right, Grant, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. I'm kind of waiting for Carter to send his invite here. Is this you? I need to know which one's Carter, because that's the only guy we're waiting on here. You're at work, you want to see this so bad? Well, if you can't catch it now, it will be back. I will put it back up on the channel. It just takes like 30 minutes to process, pretty much. But thanks for being here. If you're just joining us, we're just kind of I'm waiting for a friend request here. When is Legends coming out? I don't know. Milestone said this month. So I don't know exactly. They haven't given a specific date. If I had to guess, middle to end of the month. Informal. You're actually able to watch live. What do you usually watch them back? Carter, is this you? We're waiting on Carter. If we don't get Carter in, then we do have Cryptic, who was asking about it as well. You can't find the right profile? My gamer tag's just Wyndham151. AKA Dirt Bike Ripper? Carter, I don't see that. Dirt Bike Ripper. Did you send one a long time ago? Oh no. Carter, I don't know if we're going to be able to get you in. I don't see your gamer tag. And look how old these are. These are from middle of March. No way. This can't be you. I know I haven't accepted a ton already, but... Oh, Carter, I don't see your gamer tag. I see a bunch of other people sending ones now, but I don't see your gamer tag. Oh. Is there an Xbox series? We'll see. Denver sucks as a track. I mean, it's just like a lot of the tracks I feel like have been the same this year. Wait for East Rutherford. Carter, I don't see you, man. If you don't get in this time, I'm sure somebody won't be here next weekend, yeah? I just don't want to make people sit here and wait and look at my friend or my friend request, you know what I mean? They want to see the race. I don't see you. What is it, AKA? Is this, can I search friend? What is it? Or no, it's just Dirt Bike Legend. Okay, is it just Dirt Bike Legend? Or is this just search my friends list? Oh man, Carter, we should have set this up earlier. I thought you'd be able to find it. Dirt Bike Legend. No, I don't even see that, man. Oh, you tried messaging me? I don't see it. It's okay, Carter. We'll get it set up for next time. Don't worry about it. I know you wanted to be in this one, but we'll set it up for next time, and you'll be able to get in. I'm sure somebody will miss it, so don't worry about it. Let's just go here to the friends list we have. Let me see if Cryptic is on. I'm gonna send him one first, and then Jesse, if they're not on, I'll send you one. Is it this guy? Gosh, I think it's this guy, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me go back to the game. Invite players. Okay. Cryptic's not online right now, so I'm probably not going to send him one. Let me see. Actually, Jesse, there was one other guy here that's been asking. Let me see real quick here. I don't see Cryptic. Where'd he go? Josh can't race. Yeah, it shows he's offline. So let me do this. Let me just send this invite out. I haven't talked to him, so I don't know if he's in the middle of doing something else, but let's just send him an invite, okay? Invite. He's been asking to race, and I know who he is. He's been asking to race. He's might be competing in another championship, so maybe he can't race right now. If he doesn't join in the next, minute or so, then Jesse, I'll send you one. And then, guys, if you're curious about getting in this, just send a friend request. My gamer tag is Winning151. I talk about this stuff on Twitter. It's the easiest way to set stuff up. Did he join? Wait, did we just lose a guy? No, we didn't lose anyone. Okay, he hasn't joined yet. Give it a little bit. Oh yeah, guys, if you're on Xbox and you don't have this game, I think it's free right now. Carter, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll get you on the friend request, and you'll be first in line to join for next weekend's race, because I'm really sure somebody won't show up. No, he's in. I don't see him. We've got these guys are all competing already. This is one of the fill-ins. And then we're still missing one guy. Oh no, he's right there. You're right. He joined. Good call. Nice. We got a full lobby. This is going to be a good race. I'm super pumped for this. Let's do it. Are we ready? Yeah, we're ready. Oh, this is going to be a good race tonight, guys. I can feel it. We got 2 fill-in riders. Let's go online. I should have my own track here. Yes, there it is. Smooth. I like it when we have no hiccups in the stream here. Okay. Should we make it rain? No, I'm just kidding. Let's do clear. Good. And come on, man. Come on, man. Have you never watched a stream? Have you never watched a stream? I think we're moving along pretty smoothly, considering. Can you play if we do Xbox? Of course you can. But I don't know if we're going to this year. Nathan, yeah, I mean, I'd like to, but I don't know. Nice. I'm glad you got in, dude. I'm really glad. And I know there's other people that were asking, but he's been asking to get in forever. He was actually planned to be a part of this, but we had a few complications. we were like missing each other. So I'm just glad we got him in here. All right, so we have practice. This is just practice. People are loading in. All right, let's start. Oops, I always forget what button that is. Okay, let's start at the top. All right, here we go. Everybody's in. So if you're just joining us, the two people that are filling in, Moto's not here and Joshua's not here. Josh has missed 2 weekends in a row. If he misses another one, we're probably going to disqualify him. Nothing against him. It's just, you know, we want people that are going to be here racing that can compete because it's a short series. So we have Speechless, who's on the triple. We have Hemi, Talon. These guys are at the top battling for some good points. Hurton is also at the top. I believe he moved up like 4 positions last weekend. And none of these guys have been on this track. This is a track I made. I just validated it. And we're going to do a 10-minute practice, and then we're going to do a 20-minute main event. That's how this is going to work. We got Sloppy here, who is your points leader. He has a perfect unblemished record. He's 15 and 15, so he has 30 points. He hasn't lost a main event. And we've got McChicken, who is a late entry filling in for Moto right now, who, from what I understand, is very, very good at the game. And then, wait, here's our other fill-in rider right here. We're just going to say sorry because it's SRY. So we've got sorry here. If you want, you can let me know if you want to be called something else in the chat. The step up on Anaheim annoys you. Jordan, can you join? Jordan, if you're on PlayStation, you go ahead and send me an invite. And if I need a fill-in rider or something, we'll get you in. So everybody has a chance to get in still because people are, you know, people have regular lives where things are a lot more important than this stream, and I get that, so they can't make it, but I always want to have a full lobby, which kind of messes everybody up here, because that's the other thing I forgot to mention. If we have a fill-in rider, it's kind of like a wild card. So the fill-in riders, whatever position they finish in, they're going to get those points. So if you finish behind them, you'll get the points for finishing behind them. You know what I mean? You won't get the points as if they weren't there. So they can take points away from you. I know it's not realistic. It just makes it more interesting, I think. You know? Especially if somebody can beat Sloppy, it's going to make it a lot more interesting for him too. But, you know, Moto was in second place, and now Moto is going to be an entire race behind. But Sloppy looks like he's your fastest qualifier right now. You have 1, 2, and 3. But the race can obviously be a lot different. Sloppy's going to wait the gate for 15 seconds. We'll have to see. I don't know. He's got some stiff competition. He's got 2 new guys to go against. It takes too long to get to racing. Well, it's always going to take that long. It's never going to be shorter. Because I'm going to show the track off, especially if you haven't seen it. And then it just takes time to get invites sent out. I mean, I plan this ahead of time. I put tweets out. I put community post tab posts out saying what time the race is going to be, and still we have trouble. I mean, not everybody. A lot of these guys were all ready to go already. But, like, I didn't know Josh wasn't going to be here, so I have to scramble to try and find a fill-in rider. So it's always going to take about that long. You sent a friend request, Andrew? Right on. I'll get to that after the stream's over. KPG Gooner? What's up, man? Fellow YouTubian? How you doing? How are things going over there? In the UK? Doing good, I hope. You finally made it to a stream, Jazzy. Right on, glad to have you here. Nathan, you just sold your PlayStation. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesse, you can only upload 29 tracks? Nice. I didn't know that. Wow, that's a lot of tracks. Do I know when, Robert, do I know when the Legend DLC is coming out? No, I do not. Sloppy is still your fastest qualifier right now. McChicken is in second. Johnny has moved up into third. I'm curious how these guys are going to choose these. I'm really curious to see how they're going to hit these sections. Because I did build it with some line choice. Hemi is fifth. Exclusive is in sixth place. Hurt in seventh. Talon, Corey, Pedro, Speechless, and TJ. Moto News, what's up, Aaron? Right, Aaron? Pretty sure? How you doing? It's going to be a good race tonight. I really think it's going to be a good race. I'm really curious to see how close the lap time is between YouTube and McChicken. And if you're just joining us, nobody has rode this track yet. Brand new. Let's kind of get it. Let's see what Sloppy's doing here. Looks like he's having a bit of trouble here. That section can be very annoying. And you want to jump out, yeah, just like he did. You want to jump over that dragon's back and land in that little bit of space. This triple is a bit on the small side, but I ran out of room. This section, I feel like quadding is faster, because then you would quad off of that into the corner, which might not be realistic, but it probably is the faster line, but it's a bit harder to get. Let's see how McChicken is doing this. He's going double, triple, triple, but he came up a bit short. You're doing good. Glad to see that. Glad to see that. What do you think of Supercross 3 so far? I saw you've been playing it a little bit. Are you pumped for MotoGP? Yeah, I haven't been following the news on MotoGP 20, so I don't know what they've done that's different. Do I have Xbox, Ozzy? Yes, I do, but I don't play on it very much. I actually don't even have it in the room that I do all my recording and stuff. Chan, you're new here and you just subscribed. Thanks for joining the channel. Appreciate it. Glad you could be a part of the community. Oh, the past games had no limit. I don't think I've ever made more than 29 tracks, so I guess I wouldn't know. They should do a straight rhythm DLC. Well, that would be pretty cool, but I mean, that's kind of a Red Bull thing, right? It'd be weird. What's up from New Zealand? What time is it there? Louis? It's gotta be, like, what, 12-hour difference? Alright, so we got some stiff competition. Think about this. These two guys are fill-in. McChicken and Sorry are both fill-in riders, and they're sitting in second and third in the qualifying right now. This could really shake up the points. I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be good for the series. Hello from Germany. What's up, man? I actually know a guy from Germany. I mean, I'm in the United States. I'm from Nebraska, but I do know a guy from Germany. His name's Bren. You've been watching since Army of Two. You sure about that? I find that hard to believe. That was a long time ago, man. That was a very, very, very long time ago. Thanks for the support, Andrew. Glad to have you here. Hi from Australia. I know a couple guys from Australia, too. When I did YouTube in the early days, I had a couple friends from there. It's 11:40. It's 12:08, or it's 12 p.m. almost. Okay. How do you enter the next round, Jeb? Send me a friend request on PlayStation. I know I have a bunch to go through, but send me a friend request on PlayStation, and you have a chance to get entered for a fill-in rider. But we kind of do have a bit of a list here that we have to go through. Am I ever going back to Army 2? Probably not. Probably not. Will we do more all-out videos? Of course we will. It sounds like there's a chance, it looks like they're thinking, I don't know where I saw this, about doing the first half of the motocross season. Because they did like the second half of the replicas, which would be really sweet. So yes, we're for sure coming back to that. We've just been on the Supercross grind really hard. In Germany, it's 2:30 a.m. It's my favorite motocross Supercross game. I mean, Reflex is really hard to beat, guys. It really is. But this game has grown on me. I haven't played a moto game this hard in a very long time. I think since Supercross Encore. And I know a lot of you guys don't like that game, but I like it. Perfect timing in New Zealand. Right on. You're from Ontario, Canada? Well, what's up, man? Pavman, how you doing? I know who you are. I've played tracks by you. Yeah, I think, yeah, it'd be sweet if the fill-in rider could collect points for the guy that's not going to be here. Like, McChicken's filling in for Moto. So, that would be pretty sweet. Sorry, I had to get a drink. I just don't know how fair it is. It's just really not that fair, but, I mean, the championship is supposed to be... We're doing it in a weird way. I think it makes it more entertaining. Things that they don't do in real life. Because it is just a video game. And I'm sorry if people are cussing out my track really bad at home because they're having troubles with it. We have a bit of... Jaden, come on, man. It's not... I actually like that game. I know a lot of people have some bad feelings towards it because it ran and had a bit of a shaky release, but I play it on PC, so for me at least, it runs pretty good. Ooh, it actually looks like Speechless and Hurton have moved into 3rd and 4th, pushing Sorry back to 5th as your faster qualifier. Alright, so we're going to get to see the fastest lap times here. I'm really curious. What do you guys think? Oh, McChicken actually might have just taken over the pole position. Maybe. Maybe, guys. Ooh, we might have a treat for you tonight. There's been some good battling, but there really hasn't been too much battling for first place. Sloppy has pretty much had that locked up. Oh my gosh, guys. We have a battle for you tonight. Look at these lap times. A 44.3 takes the top spot with McChicken. Unbelievable. YouTube Sloppy coming in 2nd for the first time this season at a 44.7. Very close. And those are your only 2 guys that are in the 44s. Hurton turning a heater with the only 45. Speechless at a 46, almost a 45. Speechless is trying to make a comeback here. Sorry coming in at 46, 46, 46, 46, 47. Everybody's really, really close. I mean, we're talking about half to 1 second differences here between them. I really think this can make for an interesting race tonight. Nice. Nice. I'm pumped. Okay. Let's get this started. 20-minute main event. Yes, I'm right, Your Aaron. I thought so. If you like arcade, what are you talking about? Are we still talking about All Out? Yeah, All Out's a bit... I mean... It's a bit more arcadey. More real-life riding videos. I would like to do them. But every time I do them, it's like people ask for them and then nobody watches them. And those take a little bit more effort to make. You know what I mean? Alright, guys. Round 14, 2020 Denver. Made by myself. And I think these guys are going to have an insane battle. So time to get ready. Sit back and enjoy. We're just kind of waiting for TJ. Excuse me. TJ to ready up. Let me check the chat one more time. Louis says, go McChicken. Bets in, guys, for McChicken. Yeah, put your calls out right now for the podium. Call the podium out in the chat. Who you think is going to be 1, 2, and 3, and let's start this. Wipe your hands off if they're sweaty. All right, let's... Okay, let's check McChicken. Let's see if he can get a good hole shot. Okay, he's getting pushed. He kind of waited it out. He got a bad start. It looks like... Oh my gosh, there's a lot happening. YouTube Sloppy did not sit the gate this time, guys. He did not sit the gate. And it looks like McChicken's off the track. He kind of was okay there, but he's back on in the whoop section. Who is leading? Johnny is leading right now. This might be the first race where he is leading. Sloppy is back in 8th place. This might be a tough race for him, guys. We'll have to see what's going on. Let's check out what's happening with Sloppy here. Okay, he's got a train of people in front of him here. He's going to try and make the move. Oh, he goes down, guys! YouTube Sloppy is going down. He's going to have to work his way through the pack. Let's go back to the front. All right, Johnny's still leading. McChicken is... Ooh, he's all over him. Oh, this might be tough. And he makes the pass already. That is bad news bears for the rest of the field. Johnny's still in hot pursuit. Speechless is pretty close. Sorry is actually very close too. He kind of makes a bobble in that rhythm section, but everybody still has a chance. Exclusive is very close still too. Corey, my dude, in 6th place here, still very, very close. Looks like Exclusive is off the track. Kind of cut pretty hard there, but I don't think we're going to initialize a penalty because I don't feel like he didn't really make up any time. If anything, he lost time. Talon, I believe, let me check my stats here. But Talon, I believe, did make a big move in the points. He is sitting 3rd, so it's in his best interest to make some of these passes happen. YouTube Sloppy has moved into 5th very quickly. We should have probably been watching that. Oh, these guys are trying to take each other out. But Talon stays up. Corey's in 7th. Pedro is in 8th. Hurton is in 9th, but he's pretty high in the points. He moved up 4 or 5 positions last weekend. Hemi is in 10th. Exclusive has moved back to 11th. I think he had a little bit of a crash. And TJ is in 12th. Let's go back to the front of the pack here. This is one of the few times we've seen somebody leading a race that isn't sloppy. Okay, McChicken is already starting to check out, guys. He's already starting to check out, but Johnny is still holding strong in second place here. He is getting pressured by Speechless. It looks like something happened here. Yeah, Speechless is the one. Oh, whoa, what's happening here, guys? We're a little bit behind here. Okay, Speechless goes down. Somebody bumped him a little bit. YouTube Sloppy moves into 4th place, and Sorry has moved back into 3rd. But he is a little bit farther back from Johnny. He's off the track now. It looks like YouTube might make the pass. Sloppy does make the pass on Sorry, and Sorry moves back to 4th. But Sloppy has a ways to go before he even catches Johnny. And Johnny, let's see, McChicken is coming to the sand section. Ooh, he almost went down there, almost made a crucial error, but he does get through that very, very good. Johnny is in the sand section too. Sloppy is just about to approach it. Sorry's a little bit farther back. Hurton is just a tiny bit back. Actually, these guys are spread out pretty even. I mean, it looks like he's about to make the move on Speechless, possibly. There it is. Is he going to allow it, or is he... No, they're racing clean. Takes the line away, though. Talon, I think, had a little bit of an issue back there, so he has to work back up, get his positions back. Exclusive is actually very close to him. He's putting some pressure on. Pedro is very close to him, also known as Whiskey Gamer. Corey has fallen back. He was in 6th. He might have crashed, but it looks like he is going to maybe... Oh, he protects the line. Oh, and he gets taken out. Ooh, TJ coming in really hard there and taking Corey out. Bad luck. But back out to the front of the pack here, we have McChicken running smooth. Butter is what this would be, guys. Butter. A little bit of a hiccup there, but it doesn't seem to affect him. He is pulling away from Johnny, but Johnny is having a very solid race. This might be one of Johnny's best performances so far this season. YouTube is maybe making up some time here, but it is tougher. I think we made a good track, guys. I think we made a competitive track here where it is harder to make up some time, because typically Sloppy would have just, pile drive through people, but he's just kind of having to etch away here a little bit. Sorry is still close. He can see him. If they make a mistake, he can capitalize on that. Hurton is losing a little bit of time to him. Speechless has lost a bit to Hurton. Hemi's still very, very close here. Oh, Talon coming in, giving him a little bit of a bump. Oh, he goes down. Talon making the little bit of aggressive pass there. Glad we could catch that. Speechless is in 6th. Okay, Hemi's going to have to work his way back up. Exclusive is falling back a little bit. Corey has moved into 10th, so he is on the move right now. He passed TJ and Pedro or Whiskey Gamer. And he's going to have to just put in some solid laps here. Let's go back to the front. Howdy, Andrew. What's up, man? I think I said hi to you already. With the 250. Are you still talking about the real-life riding videos? You love how exciting this is. It's exciting for me. I'm having fun with it. I love doing the main event. That's the best part. I mean, everything else is kind of just chillax, but the main event is getting interesting. And I love that Sloppy is in 3rd. And the reason I love it is because he's so fast. So we get to watch him try to make moves on people. You know what I mean? Very exciting. Actually, Sorry is holding his own here. He hasn't really lost much time. Maybe a tiny bit, but I actually feel like both Sorry and... Oh, Sloppy gets by. It looks like Johnny must have made a mistake, and he can see McChicken up there. We see him going through the sand. I actually feel like Sloppy might be catching him. This could get very interesting because, guys, we have almost 14 minutes left. It's a long time. But this is the most competition that has been thrown, the most adversity, I guess you should say, that Sloppy has had to try to overcome here. Oh, Johnny's not done, boys! Johnny's not done. Oh, Johnny's not done. Oh, boy. You don't see that very often. We haven't really seen that happen yet this year, guys. This is insane. Still very close. He made a tiny error there, and Johnny got through that perfect. Oh, he might be coming in for the for the takeout. They both step on, step off. Can they both get the triple? Yes, they both do. Sloppy's thinking about jumping in really hard there. Oh, he cuts a nasty line there. Unbelievable. How did he get the bike to hook up? And he makes the pass on Johnny. But Johnny's thinking about going in hard there. No, he didn't. It wasn't quite close enough. If those two guys take each other out, Sorry's going to be the one to benefit off of that. Burton is about the same distance back. Speechless is a little bit farther. Talon is still pretty close. I think he could make the move on Speechless if he doesn't make a big error. They are pulling away from Hemi, so there's a pretty good sized gap from 7th to 8th. And Exclusive is a little bit farther back. TJ a bit farther back. And actually, there's a pretty good battle brewing back here from 7th to 11th. And Pedro's a little bit farther back from that. But McChicken, yeah, you can see him right there. McChicken, Sloppy. Oh, it looks like Johnny might have made an error because he did fall a bit behind. So your 1, 2, and 3 have separated a tiny bit. Andrew, you just started watching? Right on. Thanks for being here. Chicken with a big lead. Yeah, he's got a lead, but you never know. You can't count Sloppy out. I mean, he's the guy to beat. Oh. No, I thought he went down. It looks like... Oh, Johnny. Poor Johnny went down. And look at him in this section now. Brutal. That was brutal. Actually, that's going to give a chance for Sorry to catch up to him here. Which would be crazy because that means 2 of your fill-in riders would be taking 2 spots on the podium. Johnny is making some errors here. Sorry. It looks like Hurton is starting to make the move. Look how close he is to Sorry. If these guys aren't careful, he could pass all the way up to a podium position. Speechless is pretty close too. Talon has fallen back a bit. He actually has a long ways to go if he wants to get the top 5. Hemi's very close. He's starting to pressure him. Exclusive has fallen back a bit. Did make a tiny bit of mistake there. Can't get the triple. TJ might get a pass on him here. Let's check this out. Watch this battle. I do not want to miss the battle for the lead, though, if that does come to it. Okay, he did make a mistake there. It will take him some time. Actually, it gives Corey a chance to make up some ground. Let's go back to the front. McChicken still in the lead. Going into the sand. Uh-oh! YouTube is starting to make the move here. He's definitely not playing it safe, and he is wearing the red helmet because he is your points leader. We can't run red number plates, so it's the best we can do. Sloppy is starting to come on pretty strong here. Johnny has fallen back. He must have made quite a few errors. So your first and second here are very close. Very close. I mean, what do you think that is? 2 seconds maybe? 2-second gap. And YouTube has made a lot of progress on chipping away at that lead. But you never know. And Johnny has fallen back. He is going through the whoops. He has a pretty good lead over Sorry. Speechless is starting to make the move here. He had said he's trying to make a comeback. And he looks like he is backing up what he said. Burton is pretty close as well. Talon is a bit farther back. We need to keep an eye on this, guys. We have to keep an eye on this because it is closing. Sorry for not giving you the footage in the back here, but we rarely have been able to see a good battle for the lead. Comes up a bit short there. And it looks like he cut into it a bit. Maybe shaved another half a second off of it. Maybe not. It's about the same. I wouldn't say he made up any time at all. It's really going to depend on who makes the mistake in the rhythm sections. But it looks like McChicken has kind of settled in here and really has dialed in these rhythm sections. Oh, he makes a crucial error. That might be enough. That's enough for Sloppy to pass him. Sloppy overtakes for the lead. McChicken in second place. Oh boy, now he gets to play catch up, but he's close. Our lapper's going to make a... Oh, but he makes a mistake too. Oh, it reset him. I can't believe it. I didn't think it would reset. Oh, these guys are really going after it. Oh, he lost. It's about the same now. He actually maybe a bit more. It was about 2 seconds before, and in the span of 2 or 3 sections, it switched. The lead switched twice. Kind of gave a chance for Johnny to catch up a little bit here, but he does have a gap. Speechless is still hounding. Sorry, but it does look like he lost a bit of time here. But no, he got through that really good. He did make it back up. Let's go back to the front of the pack here. That's about the same. I'd say it's about 2-3 seconds-ish. Get some footage of the leader. And this is McChicken. If you're just joining us, he is a fill-in rider for Moto US. We haven't really decided how those points are going to matchup. And surprisingly, they are going for the double, triple, triple. I really thought some of these guys would go for the triple, triple, double because it might be faster, but maybe not. Oh, he kind of messed up that whoop section a little bit. Oh, he might be pulling a little bit of a gap again. Johnny just kind of in no man's land here, riding around by himself in third place without any competition coming from the back. Oh, that's what's happening. Nice, look at that. Okay, so Sorry is actually going for the triple in. And chipping away at third place. If he can nail that line more consistently, I really think he can catch him. Hurton has moved into 6th, so Speechless did make a mistake. And he is going to case that triple pretty hard. Talon is a bit farther back. Hemi's pretty close to him. Exclusive is even farther back. TJ's pretty close to him. Corey's going over the finish line, and Pedro is hitting the second rhythm section. Okay, so, ooh, he's opening up a gap, fellas. He's opening up a gap. He's hitting the second rhythm section. And Sloppy is just getting into the second rhythm section. So it's about, while McChicken is exiting, Sloppy's just about to get into that rhythm section. Change the camera. You don't like the camera angle we're in? I mean, I can take this off, but... Oh, shoot. Guys, you didn't remind me. Forgot to put our little overlay up. Why ain't you reminding me? Okay, so he's hitting the dragon's back. Yeah, it's staying the same, guys. It's really staying the same. And yeah, he's not really gaining on him now. It looks like it's staying about the same. If anything, Hurton is actually making up ground on Sorry. Speechless has moved back into 6th. Or was he always in 6th? I'm not really sure. He's pretty close to Hurton. He has a chance for a top 5 here. He definitely has a chance for a top 5, but I just really need to keep an eye on this because I think something could happen before this race is over. The Jet Lawrence and Dalen Frand is nice. Yeah, I really think the lappers... Look, there's 3 lappers here that could play a factor. You know, they don't know what's happening. That's Talon getting lapped. Oh, someone's off the track. Luckily, Sloppy avoids any of that carnage. And he's trying to make the move on Talon, but I don't think Talon knows that this is... he's trying to get lapped. It looks like McChicken actually got through these guys very easily. Okay, he makes pretty quick work of Talon, but I think he did get hung up a tiny bit. Just like it would be in real life. I mean, it looks like it's about a 5-second lead. Now he's got to try and get by. Who would that be? Not 100% sure who we're looking at here. Okay, we're looking at Hemi. Now he's got to try and get by Hemi. Let's see if he can. He's getting held up while McChicken has got by them. I don't think he has a ton of... No, he's got a clear track, guys. So he's going to be gapping even more, barring any major error. And Hemi is definitely holding Sloppy up here. We don't have any blue flags to be waving. That's a feature I kind of would like to see Milestone implement, is the blue flag. You know, so I can assess penalties, but it looks like he might get him here, maybe. Yeah, he got him. He took the line away. Oh, but Hemi doesn't realize... Okay, there we go. Okay. So, hitting the first rhythm section, yeah, that really hurt him. It really hurt him getting stuck behind Hemi for a little bit there. Oh, I don't think Hemi realizes that he was getting lapped there. But it's hard to tell, you know, guys. It's hard to tell, so you can't fault them for that. Johnny still riding around third, has a pretty good lead over Sorry. Sorry's just kind of hanging in 4th here. But Hurton is just kind of, you know, chipping away at that rock. You know, he is making up time. He's right there. You can see those two having a battle for 4th here. And Speechless is starting to stick his nose in, too. He could get a top 5. Hemi's a bit farther back. Then we have a pretty good gap here. But Hemi and Talon are battling. Exclusive is a bit farther back. TJ's a bit farther back. SX Corey had some bad luck. It looks like maybe he got taken out a bit, too. And then Pedro rounding out 12th. Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah. See, now that Sloppy has a clear track, look how much time he made up again. He was over 5 seconds down. Now it's back to that 2, 3, maybe 4 seconds. Yeah, it'll be real interesting to see if he gets hung up here. I believe this might be Corey. Is this Corey? Yeah, I believe he's coming up on Corey. Can he get through? Oh, he gets through him. Nice. Okay, he got Corey messed up there. Actually, they both are. They're both going to get through. He actually kind of pulled over for him. So they both actually get through Corey pretty easily. Don't think any of these guys could hang with the DMR series. I mean, that's maybe, maybe not. It's really hard to tell because they don't race against each other. And they're racing on, I mean, I don't know how the DMR series works. Do they get to practice the track, or do they not get to race the track until the actual race? Because none of these guys rode this track until literally we started the stream. And McChicken goes down. Sloppy takes the lead away. But he's, yeah, he took the lead away. Can McChicken make a move? Oh, he's choking the rhythm section. Sloppy is actually going to pull a gap now. The tables have turned. Now McChicken has to play catch up. And Sloppy was, it felt like Sloppy was just a tiny bit faster in a lot of these sections. And now Sloppy has a clear track, made the move for first place. Let's see if he can check out. Oh, but he cut the track there again. He's having an issue with that corner. McChicken comes in, puts a block pass on him. Unbelievable. Messes up this rhythm section really bad. Sloppy hits it just about right. And they're still pretty close, but they're kind of pushing each other into little errors. Let's see what happens here, because they're both getting pressure, like mad pressure from each other. Let's see who makes the forced error. Oh, McChicken makes the first error. Loses a little bit of time. I'd say almost a second, maybe more. Look at how much gap he lost there. Yeah, I really think it's going to come down to, these two guys are very, very similar in speed. I think it's going to come down to just who doesn't make the error. Oh, with a minute and a half left. A minute and a half, hardly any time left, guys. He goes for the triple in, but he's not going to get that triple. He overjumped it. I don't think that's what he should be doing. He probably should have just stuck with the double in. I feel like that was working for him, because now Sloppy has really checked out. Now he does have some lap traffic. Maybe that works for him or against him. We'll just have to see. They call the track 30 minutes before the race. Okay, Braden, so it's similar. Excuse me, it's very similar to how we're doing it. I mean, they don't get that much time, but it's just harder to set it up because I only have myself to do it right now. We don't have any help with it, and YouTube Sloppy is really starting to pull a gap here. Really starting to pull a gap. He might have an unblemished main event record still. It looks like that might stay intact. Now, we do have some race, but he does get by the lapper pretty easily. And McChicken is starting to make some mistakes here late in the race, but he had a very strong most of the race. We'll just have to see what happens. But to just come in and not be a part of the series and perform like this, really well done. Really well done so far. And they've really separated themselves from Johnny. These two guys here have really, really pulled a massive lead. I mean, it's still pretty close, but I mean, they have this lap and one more, so it would take a pretty big error. But that was I mean, if Sloppy does hold on, it would be a well-deserved win, because he did not have any favors from anybody in this race so far. Hurton, actually, somewhere in that excitement, we did miss Hurton passing Sorry. Actually, Sorry was in fourth. He has gotten passed by Hurton and Speechless. How close are these two guys? Hurton is hitting the sand. Speechless is about to hit the sand too. Speechless is actually trying to make a hard push for fourth. He's not holding back and riding safe. Hemi and Talon, let's see. They're close, but I don't think they're close enough to make a move. Sloppy's hitting the finish line. Oh, McChicken is really putting a push. It's on the final lap, guys. We're going to keep it on this. Oh, and he goes down. He goes down. He shouldn't have went in so hard. He goes down. Oh, man, what a heartbreaker on the last lap. He was right there. But Sloppy is getting held up by a lapper here. I believe that might be Sorry, but he gets by him pretty easy. I don't think McChicken's going to have enough time here. Oh, it's going to be close. He's going to get bumped. Comes up short on the triple. Oh, he's racing with a lapper right now. Oh, that might be the end of it. Oh, what a bummer. That would have been super exciting had he not crashed on the finish line there. What a battle. There's your leader. Taking another main event win, but he had to fight for it. What a battle, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a show. What a show from those guys. Had McChicken not crashed in the after the finish line jump, I really think it would have been a tight race to the finish line. But that hurt him, and he got caught up by the lapper. But, I mean, it's fair. It's just the way it works in the game. We don't have any blue flags. It's hard to tell who you're racing against sometimes, and Sloppy had to deal with the same thing. I believe it was Hemi. Maybe I'm not sure. I think it was Hemi he was racing against, so... Wow, McChicken turned a 43. What a heater. A 43.885, guys. Unreal. And that was a close race. I felt like that was probably the closest racing from everybody. Because there were several guys on the lead lap. Johnny and Hurton both were. So they lapped up to 5th place. Ryan, does a more boring stream exist? I mean, probably. And if you don't like it, I don't know why you stay here. Why are you here? What's the point of the comment? You know what I mean? Just, click out. It's that simple. If you don't like it, there's no reason to be here. Great 3-year-old comeback? Oh, you talking to... I don't know, man. If you don't like it, just go instead of starting problems. We don't have time for your junk. That was a great race. That was awesome. I feel like that was probably the best race of the season. And McChicken and Sorry were both fill-in riders. So I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but I mean, Johnny will only get 3rd place points. Whether McChicken is in for the rest of the season, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Johnny will get 3rd place points. So we'll see. I mean, McChicken, if you're down for being here the rest of the season, if Joshua misses another race, we do need a full-time fill-in. And since you were first in line here, yeah, whoops, sorry about my microphone. I mean, yeah, there was definitely some pretty aggressive riding out there. But, I mean, I can't... It's the hardest thing for me to deal with, probably. Let's see, let's proceed. The hardest thing for me is I wish I could put a blue flag on someone's screen. It'd be hard to keep up with it, but I wish I could so you knew it was the leaders coming around and people didn't race with them, because I know that's hard. I know it's very difficult to tell when you're racing against somebody that's lapping you and when you're racing against somebody that's battling. You don't want to give up your position. So it's tough. Yeah, that was great. That was awesome. Really good racing. Everybody, I mean, I felt like there was some pretty good battles all over. It's just unfortunate because it was such a close race at the front that I felt like we were at the front of the pack a little bit more. But Sorry, and McChicken, thanks for filling in. I'll let you guys know if you want to keep racing the series, let me know, and we'll try to find a way to possibly make that work. But McChicken, if you want to race the rest of the season, if Joshua misses next weekend, you would take his spot. So it's just really up to you. What do we got going on here? Ryan, man, come on. Why do you guys start problems? What are you doing that for? We're good. There's no ill will. Just relax. You'll try to run every round? All right, McChicken. Sounds good. I mean, I'm planning on then probably sending you an invite. It really depends. Sloppy, do you know about Josh? What is Josh's plan? Is he plan on doing this? If he's not serious, or I mean, not if he's not serious, it's just for fun, but if he doesn't really feel like racing the rest of the season, then I'm going to put McChicken in his place. I feel like it makes for some crazy shakeup of the series, you know what I mean? If you do an Xbox Championship, can you please race? Of course. So, Sloppy, if you can find out if about Josh, if he's going to keep racing or not. Yeah, I know, guys. I know it's rough out there. I know that the people kind of take out sometimes, and it's just the way it is. I know it sucks. You got 5th? Oh, I didn't take a picture. Shoot, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I forgot to take a picture of the results. But I believe, actually I can't go back and view that. I believe it was Sloppy. Who was the podium? No, it was Sloppy, McChicken, and Johnny. I believe that was your podium. So Johnny actually had a very strong race. He just he was kind of by himself. He was a little bit back from second, but he wasn't that close to, or the fourth wasn't that close. You'll try to get him back next weekend, but he's busy. No, that's fine, Sloppy. If he can make it back, great. If he can't, McChicken is going to be his permanent fill-in, probably. And it's nothing against Josh. I know he's busy. I know he's got stuff to do. I mean, tell him not to sweat it. It's not a big deal. But I mean, I want to have a full lobby every time. Extra point for fastest lap. Bowie, that's an interesting idea. I just feel like I can't really do that now, because we didn't do it the first 3 rounds. When's the next stream, Gumball? It is next Saturday, East Rutherford, probably about the same time. And I'll put out a community post like I always do. I'll tweet about it. If I make a track, I'll show you a hot lap on Twitter. I'll upload a short little 1-minute video with a hot lap, whatever. Will there be any possibility of having another player? Yes, Hopkinson. If people don't show up, I'm always looking for fill-in riders. So you're welcome to send a friend request. And I mean, there is a pretty big list of people that want to try to get in, but it's possible as a fill-in rider. Some of them are going to be permanent fill-ins though. Like McChicken, the reason he might get a permanent spot if Joshua doesn't show up or if somebody else just withdraws from the championship is because I actually wanted to invite him for the second qualifying round, but he didn't get in. So that's kind of why he had a priority. Same with Sorry. Both those guys were supposed to be in this from the very beginning. And I think they did quite well. Can you please do a PS4 championship? Zach, we're doing a PlayStation championship right now. But yes, I will post an updated points on my Twitter sometime tonight or tomorrow. What else? I will put out a tweet if we change the formatting or something. Like McChicken, I'm going to have points for you. So you'll get points tonight. And then, I mean, it's going to obviously be hard for you to come back and win it because Sloppy's like super far ahead and you've missed 2 or 3 races. But, the only other thing I could do, I guess, is award you, if let's say Josh misses next weekend, I could award you his points to fill in for him. But technically your Moto's fill in. I assume Moto will be back next weekend, so we'll just have to see. Can we do it on Xbox? Connor, what's going on? Barto, how you doing? Can we do it on Xbox? I don't know if we're going to do it this year. Maybe next year we'll do it. I mean, we have East Rutherford, Las Vegas, and what else? Utah. So we have 4 races left, or 3. Am I missing one? At least 3. I believe one of those might be Triple Crown. Maybe we do a Triple Crown race too. I'm not really sure. If you ever do a PC race, post it on Twitter. I don't know if I'll ever do a PC because, I mean, maybe we do a small one. But if you're on PC, there's a much bigger tournament run by DMR. And that's, like, really competitive. Like, really competitive. I know, like, OG Brandon is in that. And if any of you guys don't know who OG Brandon is, he's, like, one of or maybe the fastest guy in these games. So I would encourage you guys to go check the DMR series out if you're on PC. So I don't know if I'll ever do that. I might just stick to console. So we'll just see. Do I play any other kinds of games? Actually, I play a ton of other games. I've been playing a ton of Destiny and Borderlands 3 lately because it came out on Steam. But I don't stream them or really do videos on them. Actually, I have a second channel that I put some content on once in a while of other games, but I don't shout it out. I don't really have it connected to this channel at all. Fast. Sean, what are you saying? What did I miss, Sean? Sean, you talking smack? Is that what you're doing, Sean? What are you doing? What did I miss? Something about fast. This is... Yeah, I mean, I miss Supercross too, but it sounds like they're going to run it at the end sometime this year. Do it on the Switch? Gumball, I don't have a Switch. I don't got a Switch. I need to get one. Veronica wants a Switch because she wants to play Animal Crossing New Horizon. Wesley, what's up, man? Guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. Thank you for showing up to round 14 at Denver. Next weekend, about the same time, in between 5:30 and 7:30 Central Time. Next Saturday will be East Rutherford. Um, well, I'm not going to say that, I guess. But next Saturday, I will put up a community tab post on Friday on my YouTube channel, letting you know exactly what time and any of the other things that you need to know. And I will tweet stuff on Twitter. McChicken, I'll talk to you on Twitter on and off about what's going on. Sean, OG Brandon, I think, is probably the fastest guy in the game. Everybody knows. He's just ridiculous. It's unbelievable how fast he is. And he runs the DMR series on PC. I will tweet out. I'll talk to you, McChicken, on Twitter. I'll try to talk to Moto. But we'll plan on you being the permanent fill-in if someone doesn't show up again next weekend. And sorry, thank you for joining. Maybe we'll talk about you being a permanent fill-in as well, because I think like you guys did a heck of a job for just joining. But let's see here. Yeah, it's late for you, Gumball. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. But thanks for showing up, guys. We'll catch you next weekend from East Rutherford. Until then, take it easy.